With us today, we have Anastasia Chalnikova. She is the director at the Estonian Art Dollhouse. The Estonian Art Dollhouse was opened in May 2010 in the House of Mauritius, the oldest building in Tallinn. The building where the Art Dollhouse is located has a historical connection to the world of dolls. There is an active museum in the Estonian Doll Art House, and exhibitions and masterclasses keep getting organized in this place. So one of the goals of the Art Doll House is to increase the popularity of the art dolls. And we have Anastasia with us, who is going to give us more inside details. Hi, Anastasia. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you, and nice to see you. I'm happy to have an interview with you because it's nice to share my passion and my hobby with the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. So, what drove you to enter into this field, and how did this all begin?
Oh, for me, it's a family business, and it's a family art because we started from my grandmother. She was in love with dolls. She was in Russia when there was a revolution, and she never had any toys. So she put it all her life as a toy master. And she was the best producer of toys in Moscow. When my mother learned from her, and she became more specifically doll artist, not just any toys, especially doll, and not dolls which you play with like Barbie. It's more like art dolls, which is very unique and specific. And now I'm my mother's helper. I'm still be developing my style, but I would like to show you my dolls of my mom.
Sure.
We have here. This is naked doll. If it's okay to show you.
Yeah.
They have all the parts which can be moved, and if you will see the legs.
Okay.
This is naked boiled doll. When it's dressed, it will look like this. I will show you. For example, like this.
Oh, this is beautiful. So you guys make their dresses on your own? Like you guys stitch
Yes,
it or something?
We make everything, and as you see, we have a big variety of dolls, different styles. Like how to do it better.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They all very different. They all from different materials.
So what are the different types of materials that you use to make these dolls?
There is most expensive one and the oldest type of dolls is porcelain dolls.
Okay. What is so special about them?
They look like natural. Here we have some models. This is very old type of dolls. This is porcelain dolls. All material, for example, like this.
Okay.
This is another type of doll which is like very old type, which doesn't have a face or eyes, because in different religions we have different beliefs about dolls. Here's some more. These ones are from material, from textile. This is more from clay, for example, this.
Okay.
And this, as well as that, I will show you more type of dolls. And this is textile. Here are some animals. We have a lot of animals which can have like toy body but the face of a human. Here are some angels which are very popular. Bees. This is textile. And this one is mermaid. Here we have some other.
These making of these dolls, like how long does it take to make a doll? What are the materials and the different types of dolls that you make?
It all depends on the person who is making them, but it can take from 1 week to a few months or even years to make a doll.
Okay, so doll making can take years? One doll?
Yes, when it's the first doll, it can take years to finish her, because as I was telling, For example, with toys, you can make the toy look like you want and how you want. But with dolls, it's the doll dictating you how she wants to be dressed, what color of hair she wants, or stuff like that. So this is the main thing about dolls.
It's pretty interesting.
And you have this kind of dialogue with the doll while you're dressing it.
So,
for us, really important to make the doll happy, to give her best clothing, best makeup, best hair. So we make the doll happy.
Okay. So you're also the creative director at Vetoshny Puppet Space and the marketing director at Estonian designer doll. What are the responsibilities that come with this position for you?
Like any art director, I of course have to take care of all artists who participate in our gallery. I have to make them happy as well with what we are giving them here, what kind of experience we're having with us, because it's very hard to make good connection with artistic people. They have their own beliefs and they have their own way how they see their art should be presented. For me as well, what I have learned just recently, different seasons. Sometimes people more interested in toys, for example, like in summer or in Christmas time, winter time, and sometimes they are less interested in toys, but then they're more interested in learning how to make something like that. For example, it's autumn and Easter.
So you represent the doll house in the oldest building in Estonia. So what kind of power does that give it to you and your family?
This is more about that it's most touristic place. So the tourists, when they come to Estonia, they come visit us, one of the first places. So it's a lot of promotion, a lot of meeting people from all around the world.
Okay.
And of course, it's popularizing our doll art. It's my family and my mother particularly made doll making from just some unpopular art into art which now museums collect and private galleries and collectors are collecting now.
So, what is the peak season for tourists to visit Estonia and your doll house?
Before coronavirus, it was summer always.
Okay.
Because Estonia is a very cold place. It's actually a very cold place. So here tourists come in summer. But it has very beautiful, authentic old town, which is just amazing, made all out of stone. So me, myself, and tourists love this place.
That's really wonderful. So your works have been appreciated by influential political conglomerates and have attracted such people from across the globe. So how do you feel about the strong attention that your priceless artwork gets?
This attention what we get, of course, this is what artists are looking for, is to be appreciated for what they do. So when you get to the heart of a collector or any human who passes by your art and they stop and look and they enjoy here and now, the moment when they saw it, this is when you have success.
So could you name some influential people who have been at your doll house?
Yes, it's Mikhail Zaykov from Russia, Altsigar Günzel from Germany, my mother Svetlana Pchelnikova from Russia, and there is lots of Japanese and American artists right now who is making a lot of new type of dolls. Actually, there is a variety of doll makers who has their own style. So it's more about the style of an artist who make then influence in their field.
So what is the most interesting and the most challenging part of doll making?
Then the doll starting to have a soul. Then the doll started to live her own life, when you gave a life to a doll. A maker, you're somebody who makes something which lights up people's emotions. And this is the most interesting. You start with a clay. Clay is something like that. This is how the doll looks at the beginning. It's just a piece of clay. And it's very hard to make out of this something what looks like this,
Pretty wonderful.
Or something what looks like this, even more beautiful. This is more complete doll. Thank you. So it's very hard to make out of just one brick of clay something what has its character, its style, and its own soul, with an eyes.
So could you explain to us in brief the entire process that goes into doll making?
Because it's kind of hard process because again, you're starting from a clay, from a material, simple material or textile, or you start from wood. First of all, you find the material which is good for your hands.
Okay.
It's kind of like sculpturing. So it's a basic, the doll contains 3 types of art inside. Sculpturing, painting, and modeling, fashion modeling. I mean like dresses, clothing. So you start as a sculpturist, which makes body, face, eyes. If it's a statistic doll, which just take one place and doesn't move, when it's a bit less amount of work spent on that. But it depends again on the person who makes it. When it's somebody, like I showed you a doll, which has legs moving, hands moving, head moving, then it's much harder. Because you have to make all of these little parts which represent like knees and elbows and neck and stuff like that. So then it's painting part, and in painting part you paint eyes, face, skin, and you make hair out of like natural materials, preferably. Eyes sometimes made out of glass, and only then you start to decorate doll with clothing.
You've been a part of such international exhibitions and events. Can you tell us about those and what kind of response do you guys get?
Response that it catches people childish soul. People start to feel like they're kids again, and they fell in love with what they see.
What are your future endeavors with respect to the Estonian art dollhouse?
Populating this art, making more and more people attracted to this type of art, finding appreciation in more age groups of people, because right now it's not everybody can understand why the dolls are so adorable. So opening eyes to bigger amount of people why it's nice to spend their time not in beauty salon, for example, but on making a doll, what kind of thing it gives you. Feeling it gives you to create something with your hands.
What are your other interests and hobbies?
As hobbies and what I do?
Yeah.
I have a dog. I'm a dog owner. I have here with me my personal dog, not family dogs, is Samoyed, is Russian breed. Halisia, come here. I can show you if you want. And she's very beautiful. Alice.
Oh, that's a beautiful dog you have.
Thank you. She's like a teddy bear. They look like little teddy bears.
They do. It's very beautiful. Could you take us around your gallery and show the other kinds of dolls you have? Maybe.
Just new arrivals. It's not exactly dolls, it's more little teddy bears. These ones.
They're beautiful.
Christmas tree. This is Estonian art. This is Estonian traditional dolls.
Okay.
This is just angels. This is more artistic stuff. This is made out of pepper clay. This is my collection of dolls and my advertising of what I'm making. Little dragons. Some of them colored, some of them not.
They're beautiful. I love the eyes.
Thank you. This is art which I'm making with kids. This is from masterclass. And I will take you some more around. This is another traditional Estonian art.
So if someone wants to buy these dolls, how can they buy these dolls?
It's better to come to the gallery and see for yourself what you like. Or you can contact me on Instagram and Facebook. I can give you. This is from Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, this is beautifully done.
This is an artist from Latvia. Is doing this. This is another type from metal. This is more portrait dolls. This is another portrait doll. It's a Queen of England.
She's beautifully done. It looks so real.
Yes, it's a Russian artist, Anna Timkaeva, making portrait dolls. Here, if you see Trump with Hillary Clinton. This is presidents of Estonia, previous. This is made out of wood, for example. This is another girls made out of clay. More fantasy girls. My favorite big ones, this is Alice in Wonderland itself. Something very beautiful. All the different artists we have here, artists from all around the world. But as I said before, I don't think we have any Indian artists. So if you will know any Indian doll maker, I would be happy if they can contact us. Something like that as well. And each artist has their own style of making a doll. Yes, this is how the artist become a well-known artist. You have to be a professional at what you do, you know. And we have like something like that. Something big. This is from Christmas time.
A lot of hard work and patience.
So again, I'm telling you, some people can spend very many time on making doll, you know, much time. People who already know how to do dolls very well can spend a week on making something very big. Like this artist is making dolls in about a week. She's very fast. So here we have them under the glass in our gallery, so people can come to Estonian Art Doll House and visit us.
So I'm really hoping everyone who's watching this video and anyone who's interested in this art form will definitely contact you and visit the Estonian Art Doll House. And probably we could have some contribution from an Indian artist added into the doll house.
And welcome to our house anytime. From 11 till 6 we work every day.
That's really nice. Thank you so much, Anastasia. That was really nice having a really beautiful walk around through your gallery and your art house.
Yes, but it's much nicer and you will feel different energy here because it's the oldest house in Estonia. So except only gallery, the house itself gives some kind of feeling. So it's nice to experience it.
It was really nice having you, Anastasia. And thank you so much for all your time. I really appreciate the amazing work that you guys have done. I'm pretty sure it requires a lot of hard work, perseverance, and patience. So I wish you all the best for your art house, and I really hope it keeps getting better and better each day.
Thank you very much and hope to see you.